$17.99. Not worth it. Hi, I'm Hilliard's Pat Mills. You caught me breaking a mental sweat right there. But I'd like to talk to you about some of my other things that I'm interested in. Perhaps wiffle ball, monogamous sex, or comedy. Pitcher is a word that gets thrown around a lot. In the homosexual community, known in the greater up north region of Vermont, where they actually practice same-sex marriages, pitcher is used for the strong dominant male who thrusts his device into a open anus. And I like to see the chair as my anus, and I like to think of the ball as my device that I'm throwing. So in that homoerotic sense of the way, yes, I am the best pitcher. Also, I read in this book, World Masterpieces, brought to you by the finer schools of Ohio State University that I attended briefly. The word pichare was used by Native American poets, and the greatest warrior that they had would be the pichare. And I believe the poem that I remember vividly from my class, taught by Mrs. Atkinson, was, "The pichare runs, pichare dives, the pichare lives, and the pichare dies." And I think in that sense of the word, yes, I am the best pitcher, and I am the greatest warrior that will die eventually on the wiffle ball field. I have a notebook downstairs if you'd allow me to grab, but we don't have enough time, it's live. First off, I'd like to start off with a one David Fish. Perhaps the man is jealous of 1, the hair, 2, the glasses, 3, the eyes and the wink, 4, the earrings, and finally 5, my wiffle ball prowess. Here, look, I found my notebook. Live TV, folks. Okay, so David Fish. Let's cross him off here. Number 2 would be 1 Lance Otis. In my file here, I have it that he shits his pants, lives in a porta potty that he pretends is a 1-bedroom studio apartment. He uses the toilet in there as his sink, bed, and his bath. Not like a Bed Bath & Beyond, because the sink would not be beyond, but he's in a porta potty that encloses the shit that he actually sifts through. He sleeps in his own shit. And I'd really hope that he, like the great Pichare, would die on the wiffle ball field this Saturday. I hope Eugene takes the grill and physically burns Lance's face on the grill, a la a Sylvester Stallone movie from the 80s, preferably the 87 era, and over the top. Kind of like where he, arm wrestling? Yes, arm wrestling. I want Eugene to arm wrestle Lance's face onto the grill. Thirdly, Sam Sinceri. I hate you because you haven't showed up and you're faster than me. Fuck you. Number 4, Jimmy Stern. Where do I begin and end? I think it has to be the fact that you're dumb. And I think that your tall, athletic knee has come under a lot of scrutiny lately. And I believe that, like the Berlin Wall that David Hasselhoff sung about, it will come crashing down. It will come crashing down. Your knee, Jimmy. Your spirits will drown. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, I think you're gonna drown. Do you like Twizzlers or candy or anything?
Yeah.
Do you have Twizzlers?
Yeah.
Can I get some Twizzlers?
They're a little stale, it's a little hard.
Or like, how do you train for the tournament?
You want the bag or just the Twizzler?
Whole bag. Every day I like to train 3 or 4 times on a website I call My Free Pay Site. Username is pattyboy11@yahoo.com. Password is lacrosse. All your greatest adult needs. You've got fetishes like midgets, transvestites, horses, Mexican women who have sex with horses, Mexican midgets who are transvestites who have sex with horses. I call that a 4-banger, and not because the horse has 4 legs and he's banging her, but because I can jerk off in literally 35 seconds, seeing that woman being with a horse's dick. I also am on a strict diet, brought to you by the fine company of Twizzlers. I have to eat these at all times of the day, even if I'm at work. And I'm serving. It doesn't matter how old they are, they taste great no matter what. Twizzlers are a fine candy. It's like a wine. I consider Twizzlers my wine. When someone asks me what can I get to drink with this meal, I say Twizzlers. It's like a Savion Twizzler, made in the finest Australian mountains that gets shipped to America, or a Pinot Twizzler. Great stuff. I like to liquefy it sometimes, put it in my protein shakes, and I eat it. And then I drink it. I eat, sleep, and drink Twizzlers. I can't get enough of them. My dentist says they're hurting my teeth. I don't think they are. I think he's an idiot and needs to go to school longer. Please don't cut me off, okay? As soon as I like to get done eating my Twizzlers, I like to go for a jog. And not just any jog. I'm talking a jog through an elementary school, middle school, in my underwear. And ever since Dateline with a Predator came out, I get in trouble for my jogging remedies and my methods. And I'd really like to say something to Chris Hansen right now on this interview. Chris, because the way I jog, in a European cut thong, some laced up Pumas, and some mid-calf socks that I borrowed from my grandpa, rest in peace, I don't think that's my problem. I think your problem for putting standards on me in laws like that. Okay? And I think that you should go on the Twizzler diet, Chris Hansen. Fuck you. I think my greatest moment was deciding that it was too hot out in 2005, and I cut the sleeves off my shirt. And that really opened up an air cave underneath my arm. I really think it helped me out that year. Not gonna lie. I think it's gotta be in 2006. I left my sleeves on, and I didn't get the air cave. And not having the air cave really hurt. This interview over? Okay, thanks.